The West Virginia Book Festival is back, and one author is bringing cheer to readers of all ages. Michelle Colanta, author of Let's Cheer with Marco, will be at the festival sharing her story, and she joins us now to talk about her book and what festival goers can expect. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me and having me. Thank you so much.
Well, this will be a good time. For folks who are not familiar, tell us about Let's Cheer with Marco and what is the story all about?
So Let's Cheer with Marco was it's like my love language to readers and to future, the youngsters that are coming up that are going to be Marshall fans. And to me, Marco was like Santa Claus. If you go to the stadium, you see the games, and you see Marco come out, just like any mascot, the kids go crazy. And I got the inspiration to write the book because it was like years ago, we had all graduated and everyone's starting to start their families, and I wanted to send a children's book. And I scoured the internet and one didn't exist. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to create one.
Yeah, there you go. And how do you kids feel when they're reading the book? What do you hope that their big takeaway is?
I want them to have pride in their university. I want them to have that excitement of the university, and it's right in our backyard. And this is very much a West Virginia University state. I also went to West Virginia University, but it's, that was my undergrad, was Marshall, and I just had that love, and I want those kids to just have that pride when they grow up with it.
And what can folks expect from you at the book festival? What will your participation look like?
I'm going to be one of the authors that's going to be there. I'll have a vendor booth, so I encourage people to stop by. If you have the book, I will sign it. I'll have some books for sale. So just like a meet and greet, and we'll love to talk about Marshall. I'm an alum, so if there's any alum, love to have them stop by and we'll chat.
Were you surprised when there wasn't a book kind of like this at all out there?
I was, because you want to kind of share this experience with the future generations. And I went to the games in the 90s, and it was just a different time and experience, and I wanted to share that with a lot of this younger generation. It's changed, it's evolved, the stadium's changed, a lot of things. Our student section then is not the student section we have now, so there's a lot of challenge I'm putting out there now. We were a lot rowdier, I think, but we had a very successful team. It was hard not to be a Marshall fan back in the late 90s.
Let's bring back the rowdy crowds. Right?
Bring back the rowdy crowds, 100%.
Good stuff. Well, thank you so much for coming by, Michelle Colanta, to tell us more about Let's Cheer with Marco and the West Virginia Book Festival. Thanks again.
Thank you.
All right, folks, the West Virginia Book Festival, by the way, it's taking place Saturday, October 25th at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center. Keep it here. We'll be right back on Good Day at 4.